Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and well, this is another one from Bugisoft. Bravo. So, at this point, what could you expect from AAA companies? Ah, man, right now they're just saving me a lot of money. Or at least I haven't bought anything from this company at launch or even at a discount. So let's look at this. Ubisoft exec tells gamers to get comfortable with not owning your games. Well, I need to mention something. Uh, I'm I used to be a fan of Prince of Persia, or at least I'm still fan from the older ones. And when you see now that they turned Prince of Persia into Prince of fucking Nigeria, and then they'll tell you that you are a fucking racist, and all of that protection from the leftists inside that company. It was just expected at this point. It's no surprise. But what came to my surprise is that I heard from someone who said it on social media that that game, even physical copies, even no matter the platform, it has a DRM. You need to unlock the game by linking your Ubisoft account. I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ, is that even possible? But well, it's Boogie Shift after all. But well, let's read what this piece of shit that really doesn't know how to shut his mouth had to say. Big video game company executives keep whining the hearts of gamers worldwide with comments such as, get comfortable with not owning your games. Over the last several years, digital video game purchases have been on the rise with physical media, so we've been pushed into the background. They are just pushing to that point because they nowadays a physical copy is just not completely a full video game, just like even it era or Xbox 360. But well, owning digital video events has its benefits, but it's possible that publishers could erase digital games from all existence with a push of a button, just like this fucking company with their fucking PC platform. It's an example. Well, unlike physical media you own, unless it has a DRM, that's why they're pushing for light services because turning everything into light service is is a plot to be to this whole 2030 agenda. They are part of it. You have to be fucking stupid to not realize that you will own nothing and you will be happy. And that's why they put all these planet obsolete malwares inside all of those games. Because they don't want you to play older games. Because even at this point, you go back to the old Prince of Persia, old Ghost Recon, old Rainbow Six, even if you didn't like the Vegas saga, I mean, well, I really enjoy it, even despite it was not very polished or consistent, but it had substance. It was fun for me at least, and a lot of people who played that back in the day. They don't want you to play that stuff. They can't create that stuff from the past that puts them in a very good place. I'm just surprised. This company should have been bankrupt at least 5 years ago, but they are doing deals with the government. Well, French government and I think with Canada too. That's why they are just so desperate to release now that the government is pushing for, hey, where is my money? Release scale and bonds already. But well, let's continue. No, I'm not going to read this bullshit. As a disabled man, what has I need to? Well, it's Jesus, well. So I adore the ease of owning digital video games and being able to swap games on the fly without getting up or to change the disc. Okay. Have you seen the Nintendo Switch? It's not that hard, man. Really, it's not that hard. And well, if you are just in a with a console like an Xbox, a PS4, well, I could somehow agree, but well, I don't think it's a good mention of your disability into this. Sorry. So purchasing digital games is also super easy as it's just a case of downloading the content to your PC or console. It's like that every single day now with current year gaming landscape. Well, from the AAA side. Like was accessing movie, TV content, I don't do that anymore. That's just track dodge shit. I just watch anime and just go to the 70s to watch it. So yeah, as Netflix and Disney, yeah, you're just doing their fucking propaganda here. So let's continue. Yes, swapping this is a little less convenient and you may have to travel to buy that fucking shit. Give me the fucking blood. As reported the Gamer, Ubisoft's director of subscriptions Philip Terenbaugh told GameIndustry.biz that consumers eventually got comfortable with not owning CD or DVD collections, and this shift in mindset needs to happen with gamers. That's the funniest thing. I said before, gamers, that's why I don't associate with that word anymore because they're a bunch of dickless cocks. They get spit in the face and they still keep buying at lunch. Fucking Crapcom is a prime example of that. And funny how they say that, yeah, I'm not so excited about the new Dragon's Dogma 2. Shut the fuck up. You are going to consume it at large because you're a fucking consumer. You have an addiction, just like drug addicts. And just like drug addicts, they will never accept they have a problem until eventually reach to the breaking point. They break themselves. And when you hear these fucking CEOs just admitting, yeah, they got comfortable with that. Well, because these companies push it in the first place, not by the excess, but investors. Investors were the ones who are pushing for this. That's why I keep mentioning this agenda because it keeps happening with laptops, phones. Now even with your fucking car, just like what I saw with fucking Ford enacted that shit with electric vehicles. That's what they just making cheap, breakable cars that only put the price in a very unrealistic deal while inserting all of these electronics to make a kill switch for planet obsolescence. And that's why I go back to video games. It's like this. They are pushing a kill switch in all of those video games. Look at the fucking Tech Group, the first one. Mothers found out that that game had an offline mode all this time. But boogie shit locked that shit. Nowadays with newer games, they don't even have that developed because the developers they hire or they are bloat or they are incompetent or they are just straight rush because they are meeting the standards of these investors. Those investors they want their money real fast. Even if the game fails, the product is shit, while consumers keep consuming, they will never stop. So there you have it. And you imagine that you used to have good games like the first era of Assassin's Creed. Not anymore. Rainbow Six, Ghost Recon. You even had End War. You had some games published by them. Then, then that what else to come? They're just keeping exploiting franchise. Well, the franchise really got me a little hurt on why they shut that down. Was Driver San Francisco was their actually good racing game. The crew was fucking dog shit with their driving physics. It's been dog shit to this day. I ranted about how Forza is shit nowadays, but well, they still doing good physics for the racing cars or off-road cars. But not boogie shit. They don't even have that. It's fucking hilarious. This is the rich point of these fucking companies going to this route only because the only thing they can think of is satisfying investors. That's the reality. And while consumers keep consuming, it's just like Sims with fucking e-tots. As long as they keep paying money, they don't have reason to change. They will be ghoulish as they always have been, but they are just shamelessly demonstrating how ghoulish they are. That's it. That's pretty much everything I needed to say with this rant. I hope everyone who watched this video, have a pretty good day or night, wherever you are. Take care.